What's going on, everyone? It is a real scorcher today. It is currently 96 degrees Fahrenheit out. Got a little bit of a breeze. The sun's not quite as high as it was this afternoon, but it's pretty toasty still. Honestly, I think this is just gonna be a lazy day of fishing here. I'm at the Buffalo Creek Forest Preserve, and I'm walking over to the lake right now, and honestly, I'm probably just gonna find a spot and probably not gonna move around a whole lot. It's just so hot out. Probably just gonna throw around a variety of baits. I've got some live worms with me. I've got some corn to see if we can maybe get some carp. It's just gonna kind of be a lazy day of fishing. So I'll check in with you guys in a moment once I get to the spot, and hopefully I don't pass out from heat stroke by then. There we go. A little baby bass on the Ned rig to start us off. Off to a slow start so far. Tried a top water, nothing. Swim bait, nothing. This little guy decided to take a Ned rig though. There we go. There we go. Got one on a carp rod here. Just fishing with corn on a Carolina rig. I don't think he's that big. Let's see, I don't think he's very big. No, he's pretty small, but still, it's a carp. All right, yeah, buddy. Little common carp. All right, small little common carp for fish number 2. Let's get this little guy back in. See ya, buddy. All right, so this is the rig that I'm using for a carp. I've just got a sliding sinker, a barrel swivel, then about 12 inches or so of leader line down to a small hook with a few kernels of corn on it. And I'm just taking a couple handfuls of corn, tossing them out there as chum, and just pretty much watching my rod tip for a fish. The bass pretty much stopped biting, so it seems like other than that one little bass, there ain't too much going on, so I figured I'd do a little bit of carping. Oh, what do we got here? Switched over to a nightcrawler on the bottom. All right, little bullhead. Got ourselves a nice little yellow bullhead. You can tell it's a yellow bullhead by the, I can show you here, the white whiskers on the bottom. The white whiskers on the bottom is a predominant characteristic of the yellow bullhead. Oh, all right, see ya, pal. I don't want to get spiked by you. All right, another day, same spot. This time with the air temps a little bit cooler. Let's see if we do any better today. There we go. Got something on the carp rod here. Oh, that's not a carp. That's a bullhead. Nice bullhead too. Oh yeah. That's a nice bullhead. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, 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 okay. Wow. A lot of fighting them still. Yeah, that's a much better bullhead than last time I was here. All right. See you, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Looks like we got a carp on the corn. I think he's a little bit bigger than that last one. I mean the one from when I was here a few days ago. Oh yeah, he's a little bit better. Might need the net for this guy. He's making quite a commotion here. Yeah, buddy. There we go. That's crazy. This guy was barely hooked. He actually came off the hook right in the net. I was really lucky to get this guy. I'm glad I used the net to get him. All right, whoa. Okay, see you, bud. All right. Oh, that water is really warm. I feel like I just took a warm bath with that. All right, so while I wait for a carp to bite, I'm gonna toss a little piece of worm beneath a float in this little puddle right in front of me here. I'm just kind of curious if anything lives in here. Let's see. All right, we got a fish. Looks like a creek chub. All right, something lives in this tiny little puddle. Look at that, we got a little creek chub. Not a big one by any means, but hey, it's another species for the list. See ya, bud. Let's get this worm back in there and see if anything else lives in here. All right, almost as soon as it hit the water, another creek chub. Well, these guys must be stacked in there. That was almost instantly. Right as my worm hit the water, the bobber went down. All right, let's get one more and then I'm gonna go back to the lake. Hopefully Carp didn't take my rod in the water with him. All right. Oh, what is this? That's not a creek chub, that is a... Whoa, look at that. That's a tiny little green sunfish. Oh, that guy's so cute. This guy will go perfect in a fish tank. Little baby green sunfish. All right. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of fun. Just fishing this little pool, just curious to see what's living in here. All right. Man, another chub. I know I said that last fish would be the last one, but I'm just having too much fun here. Just can't believe how many of these little fish are sitting in this little pool. It's kind of crazy. It makes you wonder what they're eating in here. I mean, I know they're coming from this little creek, but then they can't really get out into the lake. So I guess they just sit in here and wait for little insects and larvae to get washed in. There we go. What do we got here? Looks like we got ourselves a little bluegill. Got this little guy float fishing a piece of nightcrawler. Starting to get dark out now, so might be heading out of here. All right. Looks like a little male. Man, really feisty little guy. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. The carp are really not cooperating, and I'm not really getting anything else, even on nightcrawler. So I think this is a good stopping point. I don't know what to say, man. I think the heat might be getting to these fish a little bit. It was definitely a slower bite than I had expected. But like I said in the intro of the video, this is just gonna kind of be a little bit of lazy fishing. I was just gonna throw out some baits and whatever was willing to bite, I'd be happy with. So we ended up getting a variety of species, and yeah, I don't know. I actually had the most fun fishing that little puddle. I think I should get into micro fishing. I don't know. That was actually kind of fun. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care, folks.